Guys, let's jump into our breakdown of our Avengers Doomsday trailer. Let's do this. So we obviously start off with a shot we've seen before in those 4 teasers that they showed in theatres back when Avatar Fire and Ash was out. And this is obviously the sign of the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. So the school in the X-Men universe. But yeah. But we do hear some narration over the trailer, which is probably our voice of RDJ's Doom. Narrating at the beginning, and then the rest of the sort of trailer is narrated by Thor as well in this trailer, which is interesting. But yeah, we see Charles Xavier. He's looking out the window. We did see a shot of this before in the X-Men teaser a while back, and but yeah, he's looking outside this window, and it looks like there's some sort of explosion or something in the sky, maybe. I do wonder if maybe he's like looking at an incursion or something that's happening above them right now, because it kind of looks like it's a world or like a sun or something that's like exploding, or I don't know. It could be an incursion, could be a theory, or it could just be like a battle outside the mansion. But I'm not too sure what it could be, to be honest. But yeah, Doom's narrating over this still. And then we get our first look at RDJ, Robert Downey Jr., as Victor Von Doom. Now this armor looks sick, and it looks like he's landed on some sort of battlefield. From the back of it looks like there's a fountain in the background, so I'm gonna be guessing that this is at the X Mansion, at the school, outside, I reckon, because there was about Doom taking control of some Sentinels to attack the X-Men, it seems, which would be really cool to see Sentinels, I can't lie, because there was ages ago in the X-Men teaser we got ages ago, there was the shot of Cyclops, the epic shot we got of him, where you could see like these giant feet or something in the back. So it seemed like there are going to be Sentinels from the previous teaser that we got before. So I wonder if this is Doom landing on the battlefield or something. But yeah, he's just trying to aura farm right here, right now. But yeah, you see his mask, it looks cool. Then obviously the Marvel Studios logo appears. And wow, we got our new look at the Avengers Tower. So the new Avengers Tower. It looks alright, to be fair. I don't know if I like the design of it. It's pretty similar to what we had in the Thunderbolts movie, or the new Avengers movie. But yeah, obviously the new Avengers are like living here now in New York, on that tower. But yeah, I don't know if I like the giant A in the middle of the tower, to be honest. I kind of preferred it when the A was a little bit higher up on the tower, to be honest. That's just like my personal taste. But other than that, I think the tower looks alright. It looks very similar to what we had in the Thunderbolts movie and what it looked like in like Age of Ultron or whatever. But yeah, I don't know if I really like the design of it, to be honest. What they've done to the tower now. But that's just my own personal taste, to be honest. But yeah, we get Thor narrating in the background. And here we are. We get our first look at the Fantastic Four arriving what is probably at Avengers Tower, I reckon. And you can see that Thor's with them as well, interestingly. So that's interesting that Thor's with him, because obviously at the end credit of the Thunderbolts movie, they the new Avengers see that a ship is appearing in the upper atmosphere, and it's obviously the Fantastic Four's ship. So yeah, I love the suit. The suits are pretty much the same. I like that they've got like these sort of leather jackets on that Reed and Johnny have got on. They look really cool. They do look really cool. I can't lie. They look really cool, to be honest. I hope they add them as a skin or something in Marvel Rivals, because that'd be epic as hell. We already got the base skins from the movie in that game. But yeah, these leather jackets look pretty cool. I can't lie. And then we get a shot of Captain America, Sam Wilson, Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier, and Scott Lang as Ant-Man. It's good to see them. So I think there will be a sort of conflict in this film between the two Avengers teams, because obviously in the Thunderbolts movie, Val basically said that the Thunderbolts were the new Avengers to the public, which was not the idea. That was kind of just popped on them, and does seem like that public perspective is a little divided now between these two Avengers teams, from what we've seen in the background of the MCU. Because obviously Sam is trying to build up his new Avengers team, because we saw that at the end of Brave New World with him and the new Falcon Torres. And then obviously Ant-Man, we got him back. Interested to see what his role is going to be in this, because obviously his film was obviously setting up originally the Kang dynasty, with now Kang now being pushed to the side. It's kind of like, okay, what are we going to do with Scott now? Are they going to address any of the Kang stuff in this film? I don't know, because originally Kang was meant to be the main villain, but obviously with the backlash with Jonathan Majors, that obviously isn't happening, so they had to switch gears and that. But we'll see. But yeah, we get this epic shot with all our characters here, the new Avengers. Got Sam's Avengers team, Thor and Fantastic Four, which is pretty cool, to be honest. But yeah, it seems like Thor is giving this epic narration. Like, he seems to be the main focus besides him and Doom, because they're the only two that are really narrating this trailer. And then we get this, if I go back, get this really cool shot of Namor. Oh man, Namor sitting on his throne. Now I have a theory that I've got a feeling that Atlantis, or that not Atlantis, that's obviously they changed it in the MCU, didn't they? Talokan will be like above the surface or something, or like, I don't know, because it does seem like all of Namor's kingdom are now on dry land or something, and it does seem like the Wakandans are going to be with them as well, because we do see Shuri in that with Namor and that, and we did see in the previous teaser that they're obviously going to meet the Fantastic Four as well with the Thing. But yeah, we see M'Baku back. But yeah, it looks like they're having a little scrap. But this shot here, we see somebody landing on this battlefield, which is Thor. Now, to me, this looks like the same battlefield that we saw Doom at the beginning. And all these parts here in the back look like scrap metal from like Sentinels. Now, this could be really epic. So we could be getting like, I think the Avengers are going to be fighting the X-Men in this film. But yeah, we see Thor approaching Doom, and then we go back into the X-Mansion as there's an explosion. Get this epic shot of Cyclops about to use his visor. And that suit, man, I can't get over that suit. It just looks so good. Like, it's so on point, like, from an adaptation just looks so good. The blue and yellow, just so epic. And then we get this epic fight between Gambit and Shang-Chi, man. This is something special. I think this is going to be one of the most epic fights. Because I've heard leaks about this fight. But I think this fight between Shang-Chi and Gambit is going to be absolutely sick. Now, Shang-Chi, we have not seen him for a long time. It feels like it's been ages since his last film, his solo film. And I do think we will get a sequel to Shang-Chi, but obviously I don't think it's going to come out till after Secret Wars. But the last time we saw Gambit was obviously Deadpool Wolverine. And there was a deleted scene they did release where it looks like someone's coming to get Gambit from the battlefield in that film, using one of the sling ring portals. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if that's the same version of Gambit from that film. I imagine it is. But yeah. Look at Gambit, man, with a playing card. That looks so cool. And Shang-Chi facing each other off. Man, it's going to be epic. And then we get this shot of a TVA like card or badge. And it's got an image of Loki on it. So this could be anybody looking at this card. But we do get a shot of Loki after this. So I don't know if this is meant to be Loki looking at that card at all, because as far as we know, from the end of Loki season 2, he was sitting on the throne, wasn't he? And he was holding the multiverse together. So I do think Doom is probably going to be wanting to go after Loki, perhaps. But yeah, we'll have to see. Because he was obviously, because Loki had a major tie-in with obviously Kang's story and that. So I do wonder if that's going to tie into Doom and that. But yeah, I'm just glad we got Tom Hiddleston back as Loki. And I can't wait to see the reunion between him and Thor. That's just going to be so epic. Yeah, so this is what I mean. We see Shuri here. And we see a tidal wave. Like all the water has been risen. So maybe this is like the bottom of the ocean. So maybe Talokan, all the water's been like, I don't know, moved or something. Maybe something to do with incursion or something. That's why forces of Talokan are like on dry land now. I'm not too sure, but we do see a jet pull up, probably a Quinjet with our heroes to meet the Wakandans and Talokan. And yeah, I was right. Yeah, because we see the Wakandans here with the Thing, Sue Storm, Bucky, and even Falcon Torres. It's the first time we've seen them in this trailer. And even Ghost as well. But yeah, this could be really cool. Seeing the interactions between them. But yeah, it looks like we got another shot of Yelena. Our new Black Widow or White Widow. And we see Mr. Fantastic and Herbie as well, which is really cool. We got Herbie coming into this. I'm so glad we got our boy Herbie back. Love Herbie in the Fantastic Four. He was so funny. But yeah, it looks like they're probably in the X-Mansion. And we do see Rebecca Ramashane, is it? I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name. If I butcher that wrong, let me know. But yeah, we see her back as Mystique finally, and I'm not gonna lie, this looks hard, man. The white costume and that looks really hard. I like the short red hair as well, because obviously she had long hair before when she was Mystique in the original X-Men films. But yeah, I really like this. But we do see her turn into Yelena, which is like really cool. So I think we're going to see Mystique turn into a few of our characters, which is going to be really epic. Which I can't wait to see more of. And we do see there's like a fight between Yelena and Mystique, both while Mystique is Yelena. So this is gonna be really cool. Like, we're definitely getting our Avengers versus X-Men in this film, which is gonna be so sick to see, because I love that book. Like, that book is so cool when they did the Avengers versus X-Men. But yeah. And then we see our boy Magnus, just chilling. Charles and Magneto, just like chilling in this tray, just sitting back and that, playing a game of chess, you know. But yeah, we don't actually see them like actually do anything besides like sit down in this trailer. So I'm sure we'll see. I really want to see what Magneto's suit is going to look like in this film, and what the helmet, if the helmet's going to have a redesign. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. I like Charles's new look in this film, but I'm so curious to see what Magneto's suit's going to look like in this film. So I do wonder, because I have a theory. I do think that potentially, like, maybe Namor or Magneto could potentially go to Doom's side in this film. Potentially, like, Doom maybe offers them something. But yeah, I do wonder if we're going to get Wanda back in this film as well, because I always wanted to see them do the Wanda and Magneto storyline, like hers, the daughter of Magneto, because obviously the MCU, they have slightly gone around that storyline slightly and changed a few things. But when you got like shows like X-Men 97 acknowledging that relationship, it's so cool. So I don't know, we'll just have to see. But yeah, we see them chilling, and we get a shot between Scott and his daughter. It looks like Cassie. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot that she was gonna be in this. I assumed she was gonna be this, because I remember her putting something on Instagram ages ago saying she was in the film. But yeah, I do wonder if her and the other young Avengers, if they're going to be in this. I imagine they are, because there was all that leaked concept art ages ago. Whether it was real or fake, we don't actually know. But yeah, I'm curious to see if Cassie's going to be suiting up with the other young heroes that we've got in the MCU, like Kate Bishop or Miss Marvel and that. But yeah, I do wonder if maybe Scott might bite the dust in this film, maybe, because he almost did, because I thought he was in the Ant-Man, the last Ant-Man film, but obviously that didn't happen. Okay, and we do see Johnny here hugging someone. I'm guessing this is gonna be I'm just taking a guess. I wonder if this is like Franklin he's hugging, maybe, because obviously we know that Doom's got Franklin by the end of the post credits of the Fantastic Four First Steps film. But yeah, I don't know. I just see the blonde hair, and the person is shorter than him, so I'm assuming it is Franklin. It might be Sue, but I think it's more likely to be Franklin. But yeah, we do get another shot of Sue with I really like the leather jacket on top of the suit. That's just really cool. I do dig that so much. We see Shuri again. Sam looks like he's in the X Mansion as well. I got that epic shot of Cyclops again. But see what I mean? This is what I was talking about earlier. Like, there's these giant feet in the background. I do think that there's going to be Sentinels in this film, and they're going to be controlled by Doctor Doom. I really do think that Doom is going to be controlling Sentinels in this film and attacking the X Mansion. I do think that's going to be the case. We see Sue using her powers here. Looks like she's having like a rough time or unleashing all her power. Same with Namor here. He's all refined. He's just flying. It looks like flying around. See Thor versus Doom as well. And this shot here, this shot, man, got me so excited when I saw this. Doom didn't even catch Stormbreaker. He literally stopped the axe with 2 of his fingers, man. That's how much aura Doom has got right now. Oh man, we don't see a directly shot of his face or anything, but the armor on his face looks so cool, man. And the symbol on his gauntlet, I wonder if that's like some sort of rune or something, like sorcerer rune, like that we've seen similar to like Doctor Strange or like Scarlet Witch or an Agatha, because we know that Doom is obviously a man of magic and science. So I wonder if we could just go see him like be using both technology and magic in this film. And I do have a theory that I think Doom is going to bring back Wanda or something in this film. I just think it's going to happen. I do think it's going to happen because I can't see Wanda sitting out on this film. I know she's meant to be dead, but come on guys, we know she's not going to be dead for long. But yeah, this shot right here is probably one of the best shots in the trailer. Doom stopping Stormbreaker with like 2 of his fingers, man. That is the most epic thing I've seen. And we even see Thor's face, like, what the hell? Because like Thor's like unleashing all of his power here, it seems. And it's not even leaving a mark. And there we go. We get our first look at Doom's face with the mask on. It looks really cool. I really like the design of the mask. I really do like the design of the mask. And we see the green eyes as well. Because obviously he's got his green outfit and that. I do wonder, because I've never really noticed before. I wonder if RDJ does actually have green eyes. I've never really noticed before, to be honest. That is something I am curious about. I have to have a look up. But yeah, we see Thor struggling there. But yeah, they're like, we're going to need a miracle. We see Thor holding Mjolnir. And it still looks like it's slightly a bit cracked still, because obviously we last saw it be used in the Love and Thunder by Jane Foster. But obviously she died and went to Valhalla, I think it was. So obviously Mjolnir's going to need a new wielder now. So, and this is probably another epic moment. We get like, hey pal. And Thor's confused because he's like, this ain't possible. And then we see who it is. The bloke takes it. And it's our first look at Steve Rogers back. Well, we knew he was back when we got that teaser ages ago. But yeah, it's just so good to see Chris Evans back again. But at the same time though, I'm like, why is he back? Because like his story ended so perfectly. So, and from what I've heard from Chris Evans, when he's talked about it, why he's back, there is a really good reason that Steve Rogers has got to come back in this film. So I do think, because I think Doom is potentially going to be going after all the heroes' children, basically, because we know he went after Franklin. And in the teaser we got back, when we got the reveal of Steve Rogers returning, we saw him having a child with, obviously we presume with Peggy, because we saw the house where he was living at the end of Avengers Endgame. So I do wonder if Doom has gone after Steve's child or something. Potentially, I do think that is probably the case. But yeah, I'm curious to see how they're going to explain it. Is he going to suit up as Captain America in this film? No, because he's just wearing normal civilian clothing. I don't know, is the honest truth. Maybe not in this film, but maybe in Secret Wars he'll put the suit back on. Or maybe at the end of this film. But I do think we're probably going to let Sam get more spotlight as Captain America in this film. Because I don't think you want to take that away from Sam, to be honest, if you bring Steve back. So I don't know, is the honest truth, if he'll suit up again as Captain America. Maybe at the end of the film, or maybe in Secret Wars. But yeah, I don't know, is the honest truth. But yeah, that is basically the trailer. Then we get our logo at the end with Avengers Doomsday. But yeah, guys, oh, man, this is literally coming out on my birthday as well. I cannot wait. I got Dune and I got this coming out on my birthday. It's gonna be so epic. They're calling it the new Barbenheimer. This is gonna be like the Doomsday. They're calling it like, oh, Doom Part 3 is gonna be epic, and this is gonna be epic. I'm just so glad that this is coming out on my birthday this year, both films. But yeah, it's going to be a battle in December between two films. It's going to be so epic. But yeah, I mean, this is so cool. This trailer. I was so gassed when I saw this. So excited. Doom looks so menacing. It was your aura farming. Yeah, man, I genuinely can't wait, guys, is the honest truth. Obviously, there was some characters that are missing that we've heard that will probably be in the film, and some that we don't know if they are going to be in the film. Like, we don't know if his Spider-Man's going to be in it, because obviously Brand New Day is nearly out soon. So, yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe he'll be sitting this one out, or he'll be at the end of the film, or maybe, I don't know, maybe he'll show back up in Secret Wars, because obviously we know in Secret Wars he does get the iconic black suit, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm just so glad we're getting the Avengers, we're getting the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, man, the new Avengers. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool to see all these characters together, and I genuinely can't wait. But yeah, guys, that is going to pretty much be it for me for this breakdown. I want to know your thoughts, guys. So, what did you think of this trailer? Are you excited for Avengers Doomsday, or are you still skeptical about it? Let me know down below. And leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.